What is up, YouTube? This is One Take Tyler, and I'm gonna do a one take review of Avengers Endgame that just came out. I did see it yesterday, actually, and wanted to do a review today before I hit the town. I am in Boston for vacation. I wanted to explore a little bit today, but I did want to put out this review sooner rather than later. Also, want to say I'm going to talk about some details that I don't usually do. I'm gonna give spoilers. I'm gonna talk more about this movie than I do other movies. So, like, if you haven't seen the movie, log off now. Cool. First off, it did not live up to hype. I expected a lot more from this movie. Yeah, the first couple hours were like kind of slow, to be honest. And I don't like what they did with Thor's character. He kind of let himself go. He got really fat, started drinking, and he's not at all the God of Thunder, the leader of Asgard. He's complete opposite. He's depressed and fat, and he's a drunk. And Hulk is now always in between a Bruce Banner and a Hulk. He's like the best of both worlds, is what he said. And I don't think that's where the Hulk should have gone. I don't think they should have done that with Hulk's character. So I was disappointed with that. I'm really disappointed with what they did, or rather didn't do, with Captain Marvel. That movie, that origin came out in between Infinity War and Endgame, kind of to segue, oh, Captain Marvel's going to be the savior, she's going to save the world, but actually she wasn't even hardly in the movie. She probably had like 10, 15, 20 minutes of screen time. Out of 3 hours, like, some savior. I was disappointed with Captain Marvel. What else? Time travel. We know through leaks and stuff that time travel is probably going to be the solution, whether that's with the time stone, or with Ant-Man being stuck in the quantum realm, which we don't really know anything about. It is Ant-Man. He is the solution to the time travel thing. And when you do time travel, like, there's a whole lot of confusing things that go on, and in my head, I think a lot of different realities start happening, and if you change the past, you change the future. But now it's like, I don't know. I'm not okay with the time travel thing. I would have been more okay if they used the time stone to time travel, but they used the quantum realm and Ant-Man, and that kind of to I don't know. I don't like that whole quantum tunneling and quantum realm this and that, and you're able to go back and forward through time, and now they have a time machine, and now what's going to happen with Avengers, I don't really know. Gamora died. Well, she's in the soul realm, but actually the past Gamora comes to the future, so then there is a new Gamora in the MCU, but isn't there still Gamora in the soul realm? Like, I'm confused about that. And then also with the soul realm, when they go back in time to take the soul stone from the Red Skull, we have Hawkeye and Black Widow. They go, that's their mission, is to get the soul gem, the soul stone from the soul world, from Red Skull, whatever. And if you saw Infinity War, that a sacrifice has to happen. And so then they fight a little bit and trying to decide who's going to kill themselves so the other can save, blah, blah, blah. Ends up Black Widow dies, and then Hawkeye returns back with the soul gem, but then Black Widow is in the soul realm, right? So she's not back, and then they try to reverse the snap, and Captain America goes back in time to back again when they finish everything, and all said and done, they go back to return the stones so that the future isn't changed. When he puts it back, Gamora is there, past Gamora, because future Gamora is still in the soul realm, and then Black Widow is there too. She doesn't come back, even though the future has been reset. I don't really know. I don't know. I'm not happy with that whole time travel thing, and there's holes, and I really hope they address them. I know there's a solo Black Widow movie coming out, and I don't know what they're going to do, because Black Widow is presumably dead. Like, is this movie going to be a prequel, or is it going to be what happens in the 5 years when she's like the leader of the Avengers? Because Captain America and Iron Man, their whole thing from Civil War is still a big deal. And Tony is obviously mad. Iron Man's still mad because he knew it was going to happen from the first Avengers. You know, he saw Thanos' army and he knew what was going to happen, so he wanted to protect the Earth, you know, and his idea was shot down, and then they broke up. And anyway, in the 5 years between Infinity War and Endgame, Black Widow became the leader of the Avengers, and she tried to keep in touch with everybody. And so I'm wondering if the Black Widow solo movie is going to be about those 5 years. I don't know. If it's going to continue and start phase 4 or whatever, like, she's not even alive. She's in the soul realm, so, like, I don't know. I'm not okay with that. We also know that through rumors, you know, end of contracts with the big three, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, you know, those rumors end up being true. Iron Man dies. Captain America, he's an old man now because he ends up going back in time to return the stones, and then he stays there to live his life with his true love. We see him as an old man later. And then Thor, he gives the monarchy to Valkyrie or whatever. She's now the queen of Asgard. You know, Thor is just gonna. He's actually traveling with the Guardians of Galaxy, with the Guardians now on their ship, and they're gonna. I assume they're gonna go find the real Gamora, because past Gamora went back to the past. Quill's Gamora is still stuck in the soul realm, and I think that's what they're gonna go do with Guardians 3. So there's that. But yeah, man, this movie was so hyped and it was really anticipated, and it's breaking records this weekend. And I see on Facebook, like, everybody is saying, go see it, it's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. Well, I'm here to say it's not that great. There are holes. It is long. It is 3 hours long. And it's just, I don't know. I expected more. So that's my opinion. Unpopular opinion. Go. Bye.